Hey, what's going on everyone? NoobTuber98 here, and today I will be reviewing everything that has come in this new GTA 5 update. The Flight School patch. Well, Flight School update, whatever you want to call it. And the first thing I will be reviewing are the new vehicles. And the first new one is this car, the Coquette Classic. Now this is based off a 60s to 70s Corvette Stingray, while the regular Coquette is based off a modern Chevrolet Corvette. So, to start this review off, let's go and see what customization options this car has. Now, I'll also be reviewing the planes as well as the new helicopter, but that will be later on in this video. So for now, let's just upgrade all the performance, get those out of the way. Now, is that an over-the-top car or what? Rolling out of Los Santos Customs? Look at this beast. Heck yeah. Handles like a dream now. No, there's not actually... The only customization options you really get are, as I stated before, you get the bumpers as well as the exhaust and the side. And you get these dual... And then you get these two different colors. You get the one that pretty much goes over the entire body, and then you get the hood as well as the splitter. The splitter is actually optional, which is before where it said you can either get the secondary color or the primary color when you choose the splitter and the bumpers. So those you can pretty much interchange at will. For a little car, it's pretty good. I wish there was a little more customization. It doesn't have as much customization as its modern counterpart, but it's pretty decent. Now, on to the next vehicle. Now, the next vehicles I will be reviewing are all air vehicles, so it's basically easy to tell that I am going to use Trevor for all this, since he's technically the best flyer in the game. Here is the Bezra. Originally, I thought it looked like a plane from around Vietnam era, but it's a single-seater. It's a single-seater training plane. Now let's test this out. Oh wow, this thing starts off quick. Wow. This little beast is aerodynamic. Alright, let's try this. Let's try some knives. Let's try an air knife. I'm sorry if you get dizzy, guys, so if you get dizzy, you might want to look away, because I love flying in this game. Now, loop-de-loop. Wow, this is a beastly little plane. I think this might beat my opinions over the Vestra. Because the Vestra was originally my favorite plane from the High Life DLC when that came out. Alright. Time to see how this lands. Smoothly, smoothly, smoothly. I nearly crashed it into the ground. Its deceleration as well as its acceleration is pretty superb. For a tiny little plane, it's just pretty good. Alright. There she is. I thought this would have been just a repeat of the Shamel, but no. What? Wow. Now I'm looking at these all for first hand. Like, I've seen pictures, but this is the first time I'm actually seeing it. This thing is pretty big. Let's try it out. Alright. Look in the back. Yeah, so this is a 16-seater plane, even though it looks like it seats more. Oh, hit a rut. Oh, wow. For how big this plane is, it actually accelerates pretty fast. I thought it would be slow. Well, compared to the Bezra, it is slow, but actually pretty fast. Do some knives. It is kind of slow up in the air, but it's to be expected with a plane this big. Alright. Now, with a plane this big, this is probably a stupid idea, but here we go. I mean, come on, I've done this with a Titan. Now, stupid loop-de-loop. I think this plane might actually stall. I think they might stall on us. Oh, nope. No, it didn't. Nope. All good. Yeah, so it's pretty stiff in the air. It's pretty rugged. As I said before, it's supposed to be expected with a plane of its size. I mean, the Shamel is a lot smaller than this, and that's difficult to control sometimes. Just by the sheer size of it. This is, I think, about double the size. Alright, there's the runway. Alright, runway. Alright, there it is. Bring down your landing gear. Alright. Come in smoothly. Now, as you've seen from my flying, I don't really need to do the flight school. I'll still do it just for the heck of it if you guys want me to. If you guys want me to review the challenges and do the challenges for myself, I'm probably going to do that anyway. But, as you saw from that landing, I don't need the flight school. Of course, I am playing as Trevor, but you get the point. Okay, it should... Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Yep, Buckingham Swift. I think both of these, if you can get the reference of Buckingham, if any of you live in Britain or Europe in general, you're obviously going to get the reference. But the people in America that don't really know their geography, Buckingham Palace is the palace of where the Queen of England lives. If any of you actually live in Britain, you can correct me on that or give me anything else. But these two vehicles, the Buckingham Swift and the Buckingham Miljet, actually look like vehicles that royalty would be using, because the Miljet obviously looks like a personal jet. So does the I forget what the plane is called. So does the Shamel. And the Buckingham Swift looks like one of those, looks like the helicopters that you would usually see royalty flying. Now, I don't really have anything to say for this, because it pretty much flies like any helicopter. Oh, that's neat. Neato. Alright, if any of you can see, look at the landing gear. You can actually retract the landing gear. Oh, that's pretty decent. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so as I said before, this is more or less a helicopter that you would see royalty flying. And the Miljet and the Swift are the two vehicles that I'll look into later in the future. The Bezra I'm definitely looking into online pretty soon, as well as the Coquette maybe. Yeah, so that was pretty smooth. I just did anything random in the air, but this helicopter flies pretty smoothly. Yeah, so that's basically all for the vehicles. So, there's something else I want to show you, and I'm probably going to have to go online, so I'll show you in a bit. So, we'll be back soon. Alright, so I'm back, everyone, and if you saw my James Bond car build using the JB700, I am still in my James Bond outfit. But today, that is all going to change, because they have released a flight school outfit. Yes, look at this thing. Look at it. And as you see, I am 2,000 short. Dang it. Yeah, so I'm going to buy this flight gear. Probably when I do the flight school challenges later on in the day. Well, I don't know when those are going to be released, but I'm still going to do them for you guys. I'm going to be wearing this flight school outfit. But for now, just looking at it, this thing is a beast. I mean, just look at this. The sheer detail. And just the fact that we actually get this in the game is just ridiculously cool. So, that's all. That's all in this DLC. I mean, obviously there's challenges. I believe there's some changes to the game as well, but for all I know... Ooh, I'm going to take this. For all I know, everything is pretty much still the same. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and go out racing your new planes with the Bezra, the Miljet, as well as the new Buckingham helicopter, because all of these are awesome. Well, in my opinion, they are. In my full opinion, this DLC is... It's not the best. It brings some really cool things, but overall, I think everything is just too damn expensive for how much these things actually cost. Obviously, Rockstar is giving us a chance by updating how much money payouts give, but yeah, so go check a lot of these out for yourself, because most of these vehicles and most of this stuff that they've added is ridiculously cool in my opinion. So, I'll talk to you all later in my next video, which is probably going to be the flight school challenges. So, talk to you all later, and see ya, noobs!